We hooked up with one. This one's on the Cat Max. No. Yeah, please. When I was... No. I believe he's just a little guy. Yeah. He's a pretty blue. I know, bud. We're gonna let you go. Didn't Mama never tell you to fall for them online scams? There we go. There he is. Hope you can see him pretty good. Sometimes this chest footage ain't the best. Just let him go. Get bigger. What is up, YouTube? Lee Wayne here. We have been hammered with snow here in East Tennessee, as you can see. We're supposed to get a little bit more snow and ice tonight. Fishing is out of the question for me right now, guys. I mean, these roads are horrible. I live at the foothills of the Smokies, a place called Kodak, Tennessee. And it's just, the roads are just horrible. I mean, there's no other word to describe them. Yeah, what we're gonna do, guys, is we're just gonna walk around down here in the woods. I'm gonna see what all kind of whitetail deer sign I can find. And here a little later, I'm gonna show you all a neat trick that I do with my voice. I play with these deer all the time. I grunt these deer into my backyard. But the bucks, they will never, I'll show you here, they will always stay in this wood line right here. They always come from the right and they stay in this wood line. And the does, they come from the left right here from this barn a lot. And when they do, I have a lot of fun with them. All right, got a building here from 1887. I'm gonna walk on down here. I just like to get out in the snow. I'm not much of a deer hunter, but I do like getting out in the snow and seeing what all's active, what all we've had moving, what all kind of creatures we've had moving. Like right here, look here, we got some deer right here. And they've been all over the place, the deer had. Deer have definitely been on the move in this snow. Yeah, they've been moving. Also, this time of year, especially when you drop down into the single digits for a long period of time like we have here in East Tennessee, I'm talking about catfish now. What happens is that extremely cold water will send your little thread fins and all your small bait fish into what we call thermal shock. And basically they'll die. And you know, blue cats are movers, you know. They're always, you can always catch them because they're constantly on the move. But anyway, I got off topic here. I thought I saw a deer down there. But like I was saying, during a shad kill, it can hurt a blue cat bite, but it also can help it. I mean, that's another good time of year. Or cut bluegill, cut crappie, carp, even drum, perch. Anything low calorie like that will make a great bait, because these catfish, they're moving, they're gorging. I mean, they're stuffing themselves with these dead shad. I call it like raining McDonald's down on them. I mean, bait's everywhere. It can be extremely hard for the fish to find your bait. It can also be extremely good to use another bait. This time of year, I also like to fish with smaller pieces of bait, because like I said, it could already be extremely full. This time of year, you're going to start catching a lot of catfish that look like basketballs. Looks like they have basketballs for their belly. And that's from gorging on all these shad. But I hope you all are enjoying this video, man. I mean, we're just getting out here in the lap of God, man. Just out here in nature. I mean, just look. I'm going through a little thicket right now. I'm trying not to be too doggone loud. Leave it up to me to get hung in barbed wire. You guys might not be able to see it, but I'm walking on a big rock pile right now. I mean, a big rock pile. Hope I don't fall and slip and break my leg. I'm trying to keep it as if we were hunting. I'm just taking a few steps, stopping and listening. Got some other kind of track right here. I think it's birds. Looks like something might have booed there. It's not a deer, it's not deep enough. And you see this right here. This little skirmishing right here. That would be our friend, Mr. Squirrel. He's hopped right down here, dug right here, and he's hopped up on one of these limbs. Yep, Mr. Squirrel. You can actually see his little footprint right there. Yep, Mr. Squirrel. We've had a deer. We got a deer that has walked this fence row right here. I'll tell you what it probably is. It's probably a buck. Bucks love to walk wood lines. They love to walk fence rows. And they love to make rubs and scrapes on these big old steep ridges. I'm gonna attempt to cross this one without getting hung. I'm gonna try to go through it, both of them here. Oh. Didn't work out too good. I'm hung. I got it. You'd think a place like this right here, there'd be some rubs. I believe I may see one up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right there's a rub. That is it's a pretty good rub. It's not a bad deer. Look over here, he's gollywopped this tree too. Yep, there's another. I want you guys to look here. I want you guys to look at this rub. I knew there's a big buck working this. Yep. Big boy in here. This is crazy, guys. This buck has hit almost every big cedar there is in this thicket. And he's been here a while too. I mean, there's old rubs in here too. You got a lot of old rubs right there. Something come right up through here. I bet that's him. I bet that's Mr. Big Boy. Like I said, fishing's out of the question for me this week, guys. Possibly most of next week. But I'm gonna do what I can to get you all some footage of anything. I mean, this is an outdoors channel. And I tried to give you a little bit of catfish information in here, how to fish when it gets this cold. And by the way, another good catfishing tip is when it is extremely, I mean extremely cold, fish that main channel. Fish that main channel. Really, anytime you fish a main channel, a creek channel, or a creek bed, man, anything that's a drop off. I mean, ledge, they're a form of structure. And catfish use these creek channels and these creek beds as a travel corridor to get to where they're going to feed. But right now, we're going to get back to where we feed, which is right back up here at the house. I'm glad you all could tag along with me today, out here in the woods, out here in the lap of God, out here in the lap of nature. Only God can give you something like this. I mean, just look. It's beautiful. We're going to walk on out of here, and when it gets a little bit more dusky dark, I'm going to do my grunt call, louder than that, of course. And I'm going to see if we can get anything to come in this backyard. Stay tuned. Check him out down there. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just looked at the rest of the footage, and all you can see is the side of my face and half of my head. I really apologize for that, guys. Be sure to check out next week's video. I'm going to be trading my old rods in for some new ones. I'm waiting on them to arrive. But I want to take this time right now to tell you, I wish I was on that daggone water fishing. But no, I want to take this time to tell you, God loves you. He's got a plan for your life. Keep it safe and in between the ditches. Thanks, and have a great day. Also, look at this. This is the back of my truck here. It's completely covered in snow. I got my Hooker's Terminal Tackle, my Hooker's Terminal Tackle stickers here. I'm definitely going to give that Reaper hook a try right there. I like that gap on it. Yeah. I'm going to give you an idea how cold it is right now. If I can squeeze my fat belly through this right here. Barely. Oh. Look at that icicle. I mean, my gosh. That looks like something off the Game of Thrones. See, that doggone thing looks like something off Game of Thrones. All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Stay safe. Stay warm.